Hey there everybody, Gideon's Tactical here again, doing a knife review for you of the Spyderco Cricket. So we're going to kind of look at this little guy here. You can see right off the bat that this is a very tiny, very small pocket knife for EDC carry. You can also see that it has a very unique, almost kind of like bird clip type of blade. So we'll kind of look at some specs here. We'll start out with the overall length is 4 3/4 inches, and you have a stainless steel handle, obviously, liner lock. And this liner lock can definitely move around a lot. It locks up the blade great. There's no play whatsoever. But you can definitely move the liner lock away from its original position if you want. I don't think that means that it's flimsy. It just means that it's nice and flexible and you're not having to like to open it. But the liner lock works great for that. Let's see here. This is, I would say, this is a Spyderco Persistence next to it. Slightly smaller hole, as you can see. There's a little bit. So the hole is a little bit smaller, but I mean, what do you expect for this really small little knife when you're looking at it here? You can definitely get your thumb in it, and you're not, from what I can tell, you're not going to be able to flick this open. This is definitely like a flip open with your thumb, and you're going to have to use it the whole way. You can't flick this little guy open. Maybe with some practice, or maybe with some other stuff. But the handle's so small, and the thumb hole's kind of small, so you can't really flip it open, from what I can tell. Let's see here. The blade length is 1 7/8 inches, so just under 2 inches for the total blade length here. Made out of VG1 steel out of Japan, which is an amazing, great steel that Spyderco uses on some of their knives. So VG1 steel, very high quality. The blade grind is a hollow grind, which is great for this very small a knife. This is mostly for opening packages, opening little boxes, opening envelopes, maybe cutting some just small stuff. You're not going to do a lot of utility use with this Cricket. The edge, as you can see, like I said, commented earlier, is very unique design, which means you're going to be able to cut tons of stuff really easy. It just means that when you have to resharpen it, it's going to be kind of hard to follow the wave of this particular knife to resharpen it. But you can run it through the what's it called, V sharpeners with the steel and then the ceramic rods, so you can sharpen it up, and that shouldn't be too bad for this particular knife. Again, stainless steel. You can get this in a full serrated as well. This is obviously the straight edge. The handle, when I have large size hands, when your finger is, it does have a finger choil, which is great right here, so you can get right in on it. And if you're cutting it like this and you're doing some little work, it feels good in the hand. It's not bad for such a small little blade. Normal use, if you're holding it back here and your thumb's right there, not bad, but you can see in my hand how small, it is. It's almost the handle is definitely smaller than the width of my hand, as you can see. But that finger choil up here is really great, because then you can do whatever cutting, and that's really where you should hold it. You got your middle finger right here, you got your front finger right here, your index finger, and you can do whatever you want. No jimping, but again, you don't need it in such a small little knife like this. Very thin. Overall, the weight is 1.75 ounces, so very, very, very light. A pocket clip rides very deep in the pocket, which is awesome. You can barely even see it. If you're a businessman and you just want to have a little pocket knife, in your Dockers and your dress pants and stuff, this would be it, because the stainless steel won't tear up your pants. And it rides so low, you're looking at this much, showing up in your pocket, basically just where the screws are. So it rides really nice there. You got a nice big lanyard hole, which is really nice that they did that. Again, as you saw, the liner lock is a frame lock as well, it's part of the frame. But that's the overall. Trying to see if there's anything else. Let's see here. I basically listed off everything. Made in Japan, plain edge, tip down carry. Overall, hollow grind, like I said. I'm just kind of looking at the specs here. That's basically it. So this is the Cricket by Spyderco. Definitely for this small a knife, I would highly recommend it. It is a pretty penny for such a small little knife. There are some other options out there, like the Boker Micro, the Cold Steel Micro. as well. The Cold Steel Recon Micro are about this same size, maybe, yeah, they're about the same size, and about half the price. So those are just other options out there. But if you like Spyderco, or you like how the edge is made, or you just want the quality that Spyderco provides with the steel, the VG1, then go with this one, because this is a great tiny little pocket knife. Again, I'm just going to show you that this is a Persistence, which is a 3-inch blade. Spyderco Persistence next to the Spyderco Cricket. I mean, you can see the difference there. The Persistence is almost double the length. I mean, yeah, the Persistence is almost double the length. So, again, Spyderco Cricket. Hopefully this helps you guys out a little bit. Stay equipped and stay prepared. Thanks.